Credium is an AI startup in the field of geospatial analytics. Their aim is to transfer scientific research in the field of AI and build analysis into practice. They offer a wide range of information on a specific property and its surroundings via a web interface, using an address or geo-coordinates. For this, they rely on nationwide official data sources. The on-demand data can then be used in highly automated customer processes. Their solution taps right into the trend of AI, machine learning, and digital customer experiences. Today, they will present their geospatial AI solution for insurers. Next on stage, Credium.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Tim, CEO of Credium. This is Lars, my co-founder and CTO. Credium provides nationwide, high-accuracy 3D digital twins of every building. Only based on an address, we provide detailed insights on buildings and portfolios of buildings. Today, in addition to our existing solution, we want to present a solution based on our technology that addresses one of the greatest challenges of our time. Buildings are responsible for more than 30% of global CO2 emissions and are one of the largest consumers of energy. Recently, rising energy prices have made this topic even more pressing. Ambitious political agendas have led to three things: ever-increasing requirements on energetic standards of buildings, potentially leading to substantially stranded assets. Enormous financial resources must be made available to fulfill those energetic conditions. And as a result, the building stock will change ever faster and in many ways. In Europe, 19,000 buildings will have to be renovated per day. Now, what does that mean for the insurance industry? On the one hand, there's an enormous market pull. Customers demand sustainable investments and insurance solutions for their buildings. On the other hand, the regulatory sides, insurers need to measure, report, and reduce direct and indirect emissions. But how do you do that for an existing portfolio with hundreds, thousands, or even millions of buildings? At Credium, we leverage 5 years of Fraunhofer research to provide address-specific, high-quality energetic assessments of buildings. We do so by using common and recognized standards, as well as artificial intelligence, and our high-quality 3D building models. Only based on an address, we provide the energetic consumption, the energetic demand, as well as existing solar panels and the potential for such solar panels, and last but not least, the current CO2 emissions, as well as the potential for reduction of CO2 emissions. Lars, let me hand over to you to show you our solutions.
Thank you very much, Tim, and you're right. Just give us a city name or a list of addresses, and we do the job for you. For a start, let's kick off with a single address. So this is my granny's place. Let's see how that looks like. So apparently, the AI determines 2 buildings, not single one. It's an address, but 2 buildings, one residential building, a single-family home, and a garage. And you get all the data that is necessary here: the building type, the facades, the area of the facades, the roof areas, and of course, as we can see here, rooftop installations like PV panels, as Tim mentioned. Now, why is this important? It's important because this data influences the building's ability to maintain temperature. And this is what we call energy efficiency, right? This information we gather here and present in the viewer, we put into our calculation routines following energy consultant standards. And with this, we provide the energy efficiency classes of all buildings presented. Now, as we have had a look at a single building, you as insurer might have hundreds or even millions of buildings to cater for. And as regulation evolves, you might have the need to report on it. And that's why we equip you as insurers with an additional dashboarding solution. And this dashboarding solution centers around one key figure, which is the CO2 emissions for the entire building stock. Now let's look at the dashboarding solution. As we can see here, The core metric for this building, for this insurer, in the status quo case, that means the building stock as is right now is 54 kilotons of CO2 emitted per year. And with this data, having in the hand is great, but most proactive insurers want to take what-if analyses, meaning what if we take the entire building stock we have coverage for to an energy efficiency standard? Or what is possible if we actually take it to the highest standard that is possible today? And all this we give you in this one single view. And this actually helps you from here to go on and ask questions that are centered around what building types should be refurbished in particular. What are the building types that have the highest energy demand? What are the things where we should educate our homeowners, or where we actually as an insurer think about providing refurbishment services to our customers in order to support them in their journey to energy efficiency and climate neutrality? Well, descriptive analysis is great. Operating efficiency calls for spatial analyses to really understand where are the sweet spots and where are the areas where we really need to take a look at. And this is exactly what we do, both for the status quo, but also for the analyses in the what-if scenarios. Now, if this was not enough, you can actually track changes over time. Summarizing, our Credium viewer is even better with the ESG dashboarding solution we presented to you today. And we provide all these data as a dashboarding solution to you as a single object, but also in a portfolio view. And Tim, what is the solution as a summary you can take off from here?
Thanks, Lars. Our solution today is already in use at banks, insurers, and municipalities for high-quality, address-specific energetic assessment of buildings. It is mainly used in 3 ways. First, for regulatory and reporting purposes, such as Scope 3 emissions. Second, to improve customer interactions. And last but not least, for risk and value assessment of buildings and improving policies around it. We're very happy to get in contact with you and discuss with you how we can support your organization to build a more sustainable world with our solution. Thank you very much.